I'll tell you this though. In Michigan prison, you better not go to Michigan prison beefing with me. It don't matter who you rotate with. It doesn't matter. That's not the way prison works. Everything in prison work off your individual. You can't rap off nobody else. It's you, what you demonstrated, what you stood for. And dudes know I don't be on no folly. And they know that when they come around me, they bring they dudes, like their little homies. It's like, fuck with him, man. You can fuck with him. But them don't fuck with none of them. That's how they would talk to them. Some of them dudes be straight predators. Do you know what a predator is? Kids, you know what a predator is? Okay, I'm gonna tell you what a predator is. He wants your honey buns. He wants the one in your bag, and he wants the ones in your underpants. That's a predator. No. Yeah, it's for real. A predator. I know my mama used to call me one, but I don't like me. I never been attracted to no meat. Straight up. But you know, whatever you stand for, somebody gonna try to discredit you. If you say you smart, somebody gonna say you dumb. Right? Whatever you claim to stand for, that's what they gonna try to attack. He ain't smart, he's an idiot. Well, if you nice looking, oh, she ugly. Oh, he ugly, whatever. But kids, y'all don't want to live that life because you're going to jail. And I'm not burning bread. I'm just saying, come on, there's cameras everywhere. You're going to jail. And you don't know how to fight. And they done threw you in there with the Latin Kings. What do you do? We're talking real shit. Well, I'm going to tell you. A lot of problems I brought on myself, though. Serious, on the west side. I got to be 100% true with myself. You know why? Because when I was living on the west side, we didn't have a name for it. It's a name for it now, I found out. Well, guess what I was doing back then in the 80s? I was doing what they call now, I was set tripping. And I was set tripping hard. I'm all on the west side. Man, I'll beat you west side niggas ass, you fucking fake bitches. You better go tell your motherfucking parents. Get some of that trust fund money ready when I bust your motherfucking shit, bro. They was like, and I was standing on it. That's it too. They knew they couldn't serious. I'm telling you the truth. Only one dude beat me on the west side. His big motherfucking name was James, man. Look, he had a beard in middle school. Yeah, he looked like LeBron. But I got even more problems. Man, they looked at me like, you jumped on James? Is you crazy? He went to Noble on Fullerton. He was a giant. Man, I jumped on him. This dude threw me around like a top. That shit, you ever see Godzilla and Baby Godzilla fighting? That's what it looked like. But they liked it because every time he threw me or something, I come back at his ass like a Wolverine. He fucked me up again. I come back. They ain't never seen no shit like that. That's some east side shit. They was like, this nigga not like us, man. You see this shit? He getting his ass beat. He keep running up at this motherfucker. When they ain't never ever they ain't had the heart to get smart with him. Nobody. Trust me. Everybody in the neighborhood, the school was scared of James. On the west side, on Fullerton. You had to do your homework. Man, he just, this look of him, man, they was like, damn, you jumped on James. No, they ain't never beat me on the west side. Especially nobody, no, my size, you ain't got nothing coming but some lumps. They already know that. You got some lumps coming. They know that in the county jail too. That's spades. Spades is a very important game. A lot of people, y'all should play spades. See, Cause most people can't beat me in spades, especially if I got a good partner too. Life is spades. When you playing spades, you know who messy, you know who got a temper, you know who play out of turn, you know who don't follow the rules, be trying to cheat and shit. You know don't know how to act. Soon as get a fight. I got a fight. My first job, not my first jail. I'll tell you my first jail fight. My second jail fight was a dude we was playing and we was beating him. I don't know where he was from, North End. I don't know where the fuck he was from. But we was playing cards and they ran a flight. You know what a flight is. I ain't gonna explain. If you don't know what a flight is, they ran a flight. And he hit his partner like, yeah, bitch. But he looked at my eye when he said bitch. And I blew his shit out. Wow. And next fight, probably a couple of days there, that should be like that in jail. Motherfucker just hit me. Bam. Man, I grabbed him. That's what I did. You know them county jail floors made of concrete. You remember that move called a tombstone? Yeah. See, that's something else. We know all the moves. That's all we did was fight all day. We know all the moves. Man, our tombstone. Imagine being tombstone on concrete. Our tombstone. Remember the Undertaker move? Then when they put them in the bars, man, I apologized. I was like, yeah, man, why you do that? He was like, man, I was just going through some things, man. I felt like taking it on. First nigga I seen. I said, I understand. Wow! Right through the brothers. You have a blessed day. Then they had this other motherfucker name. He in the Wayne County jail. What was his name? Man, this motherfucker. Look, they had him in the bars. Talking about he had mental problems, so they'll put him over there with you, but they'll have him behind the bars on the old side. There's no glass or nothing, so you can see him, but, you know, can't nobody get to him. This dude in there talking about everybody. Everybody walking past. So he see me sitting up there watching TV. He said, hey, you. I'm still like, paying. He said, you hear me talking to you, you half pretty motherfucker. I'll rub my dick across your pretty motherfucking face. I'm sitting there laughing while I'm playing it off. He said, you motherfucker right there by the TV, you pretty motherfucker. I said, no, they rolling. Cause he ain't never fuck. He fuck with everybody but me. Yeah. I'm talking about he fucking with everybody. Everybody. He cussing everybody out. Cause he behind the bars. He didn't say nobody could touch him. So he just fucking with it. When I say, never say what you would do. Never. Look, I never thought I'd do this. Man, this shit just keep going on. Now, that shit I'm telling you was the nice shit he said. That was his nicest material. So, about a day later, he's still doing this shit, man. I'm talking about you. He fucking with you. Look, he fucking with you. He roasting everybody behind the bars. This dude came, they call this motherfucker Boo Boo. Serious. You know motherfuckers be still named Boo Boo in their 20s and 30s and 40s. So Boo Boo wake me up. Boo Boo can't take it no more. Look. Hold on. This the classic. This the classic. Boo Boo. He got the county jail juice containers. They empty and open. Man, he already got 2 containers of pee and doo-doo. And he told me to make a contribution. Man, I turned my head and I was like, okay, here. All right. I left him a nice donation, bro. They was we got ready. They call it in Wayne County jail, it's called getting dressed out. So he got dressed. Listen. He laying by the bars. He snoring like a mug. Look, man. We grabbed our... When that shit hit his mouth and face, he jumped up. It was doo-doo and piss falling out his mouth. And how his nose just off from a terrible wiggle off. Oh, I told you we made a nice contribution to this campaign. We threw pee and doo-doo all in the container. God, all y'all at your family, at your birds, at your trees, at your grass, your flowers, at your friends, at your enemies. I hate everything about you. I hate you. I hate you. Look, man, that was bold when I know it was. I swear to goodness, man. Some people just, for real. This dude just, some people just is madness. They just not happy if if they not miserable, they not happy. They living a life of madness, and that's their whole thing. They want to pull you into their madness. That's what it be about. Trust and believe that. Why you think when you get away from motherfuckers, dog, you feel like you be like, why I gotta get away from these whole ass niggas, man, before they kill me. This is my buddy. He having a bad day. That's the thing. Motherfucker he might be having a bad day about some other shit. That's the trigger. See, we all struggle with that in the hood. We all got that. Well, here just, what Rio, what's that rapper Rio, the young OG, remember that verse in Legendary? When you say the dude ran up on me? Look, that almost happened to me recently. And the dude ain't even mean no harm, but he ain't come right. You know how we be thinking in the hood? He came wrong. He came real wrong. And he was on some square nerve shit, not even aware. But certainly you can't do that in the hood. The way he came was all the way wrong. And the hood, dog, look, if this dude would have did this in the hood, the way he came, yep, it'd be ugly. So kids, you don't want to be in there. You can't let nobody take nothing from you. That's another thing. Oh, the first fight, Jill. First fight, I was wrong. I was in my set tripping again. No, we was playing basketball, and I was winning. And dude was getting mad because I kept saying, Mac, 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 Mac Town. And I was just shaking him up, and he was like, damn, this motherfucker, we ain't know he could play. Now, here was I was wrong. Like I say, he's set tripping. I'm set tripping. And he an older guy. I'm a younger dude. I'm talking shit. Soon he started scoring something. He say 7 Mile. I said, fuck 7 Mile. He hit me right in my mouth. So my first jail fight, I lost. Like, he hit me in the mouth, dog. And he rushed me. I hit him in the headlock. And they broke it up. So my first jail fight was in Dickerson. And I lost. After that, I ain't lose no. The only other fight I lost was in prison because he cheated. And that's how he cheated. I told him to go in the bathroom and we're going to get the fade. So when I get to the door, and you don't let nobody go in, you let them go in first. I went in first. He jumped on my back, knowing the guard's coming. See what he did? Yeah, that was my bad. You want the fade, you go in first. Because I ain't got to backdoor you. I know I could beat you on straight up. Most of you, for real. And that's something too. Like I said about jail, man, you can't fight. And you ain't got to win them all. I'm telling you, I seen a dude. I don't think there's this white dude in there. They call him Junior. I don't think Junior ever won a fight. For real. Everybody like this motherfucker because he don't give a fuck. He'll fight everybody. That's what they like about him. He don't ever win. But he will fight you, and they disrespect that about him, man. Like, he not for no fake shit. Like, he can't fight, but he will fight. And he don't hold his opinion. They like that shit in prison. Look, a white dude like that too. And he know every rap song verbatim. And he'll get busy, man. They like that type of shit. Man, he raw. Old white dude's not nerd. I know another white dude named Bear from Southwest Detroit. Man, I swear, if you close your eyes, if you do this, you swear you talking to a motherfucker, this jet black, you know, from Cass Corridor or something. No, it's a white dude. Like I had a friend like that I talked about. He was like that. I told him a joke too. He just laughed. I said, Dave, you blacker than me. He said, I said, look at you, man. You hate books. I said, you don't take care of your kids. I said, and you always messy. And he just laughed. Man, shit, I ain't take care of my kids. My kids want to beat me up, nigga. You think I'm gonna help you beat my ass? Is you fucking crazy? You know I'm gonna help you beat my ass. That's why. Cause my kids ain't big. I got big ass kids, man. That's different when you got big kids that could knock your ass out. Hell yeah, you gotta be deal with them differently. You got big ass kids and shit. These kids want to fuck you up these days. Yeah, I told him, don't do it, bro. He was looking at me. He was looking at me like this. And he mad because I caught him jacking off. He had grease. Look, now, how the hell you get grease? Look, I guess it run through our family. Look, because my little brother, still, he had paying his dirt and grease. Look, that's how you know Gene, this motherfucker eat dirt all out the plane. Yeah, he be fucking them plants up. And grease, he just put the shit in his hair. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with him. That nigga had the thing, he just put that shit, smash that shit up. I'm talking about a whole jar. That was his two things as a baby. That was still staying dirt and grease packed. So look, I wake up my son, he in his 20s, he had grease. How the fuck I caught he was jacking off? He wasn't jacking off, he stopped. He had fell out. So he laying there, the nut rag on the side. He got grease on his hair, on his face, on his elbow, and on his hand. And I wake him. I say, "What the? How the hell you get grease on your elbow? Man, you must been doing a reverse knuckle buster or something. How the hell you get grease? How you jack off and get grease on your elbow? That's some serious jacking. You get grease all on your hair. You realize he get grease. I'm like, God damn, I ain't even want to think about this shit no more, man. I took that motherfucker home. You gotta get the fuck away from here. No, you a bad father, so like you mommy of the year. Shut up. You want to put me in this predicament. Telling them bad shit. You don't ever tell your kids bad shit about you. Then you want them to chastise them. Yeah, good luck with that. See, that's why the old women ain't do that. They ain't diss the old men like that. Because they knew the bigger lesson. See, these chicks, they don't have no game, man. They don't understand nothing. Then you try to talk to them, they try to out-talk you and getting all loud. I'm not telling you most of the shit you know. That's the prison shit you don't know. But the Muslims run the yard. The Muslims run the yard. Because the basic Muslims, they believe like this. Muslims believe like this. This is the difference in the way the Muslims and Christians, they'll keep doing something, like have a bad habit and just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. Muslims, they don't believe. They believe whatever was wrong with you, look, at this point, it's over. Now change your life. No, you're not going to keep, whatever you know, you're not going to keep doing that. Then you got different levels. Then you got some, if you ain't been to Mecca, they don't consider you authentic. Then you got different sets. Like I said, I had to bring it to you because if unfortunately you go to jail or prison, you're going to see everything. You're going to see. And you're going to hear gangs you ain't never heard. You know, I ran to something called the Dragons. Everything is in prison. I ran to a dude who used to work at NASA. He was a diaper sniper, we found out. And you don't want to have that on your rep. And that's messed up because a lot of them dudes didn't do that. But them chicks, yeah, they went on a smear campaign to discredit them, you know? Especially a lot of them suburban chicks. Them suburban chicks, boy. Like, they innocent in some ways, but a lot of hood chicks, like, she grimy. Thug Keisha do grimy shit, but it be different levels of grime. You know, them suburban bitches, man. You might come home early, this bitch got a hamster in the ass. Yeah, you got a hamster. That's not a hamster. That's a chipmunk. A chipmunk. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but you get the point. You hear shit that's not normal, like circle jerks. Yeah, shit like that. But you want to be bad, you going to jail. You going to prison. And that's a whole different life. Because here's the thing. Then you got your street rep don't mean nothing. Now you got to get a jail. Now you got to get a rep in there. The first thing they gonna say in there is no guns in here. Now what's up? This is gladiator school. And this dude's living like that. They got the rest of their life in prison. Think about this. Think about this real good. You got the rest of your life in prison. And every time that door open, you gotta hit something. Or something hitting you. Do you really want to? I know. And tell the truth. We know people living like that. Every time that door open, you hitting something. Or something hitting you. You gotta live for this to the day it's over. Man, you know. Maybe I'm foolish. But I think it's more cool. I ain't gonna say gangster because that word is just, I say cool. It's cool to be sitting around having good times and fishing with your grandbabies. That's what I say. So call me whatever you want to call me, but to me, that's cool. That's life. You sitting around with the kids and shit. Everybody got trust funds and some property, and they got something you can leave besides your fucking preaching and talking. You can left them with bills. That car you got, you don't own it, at least you can left them with that. Don't own the house, you can left them with the rent. How they gonna pay for this shit? And you got them dirty niggas in the neighborhood sitting by like crocodiles by the creek, waiting for something to fall. Just like them pimps. Waiting. They sitting there waiting for you to put your daughter out. Yeah. Have her ass walking down Woodward. Mm-hmm. That's why you should never put your sons out. Don't put your daughters out. Cause look, if your daughter's pussy blew out when she come home, you ain't never marry her off. Y'all gotta deal with her. Then you sitting there, what the fuck is that sound? The fuck? What's that? That's Thug Keisha. Who? Man, who was that? You heard that sound? That's Thug Keisha. There's her pussy. Don't put your daughters out. Put your sons out. But don't put your sons out. They don't have no skills. Don't put your sons out. Let me tell you the worst situation I seen. I seen a little boy. I'll just say the east side. They put him out at an early age. And his thing was because, you know, in the streets, you got to pay. You got to come up with a way and make some money. He's stealing cars. He taking orders. So what's the main motors, you know, people want? Yeah, you know the motors they want. So he was getting orders. He taking the whole cars. So he wanted to take the car. They took him. You know, that was sad, man. But they put him out there like that. Like, you just throw him out to the street. And then they do you so dirty because they be putting these kids out, but they still claiming them. Shut my mouth. Oh, you mean. No, I don't mean. Tell them the truth. How you gonna put the damn kids out and keep the stamps and shit? Now when he come back home, Aladdin King, you You see how you parents and you do shit. You put them kids because whatever neighborhood you in, you feel that's what they gonna see you as. So whatever they repping over there, that's what the outside or the people that's around that see them as. That's what you old people don't understand. You just move and you don't even do your homework. You just move in this neighborhood. Then kids got to deal with that. Yeah, they got to deal with that because you letting them walk to school. You know how many sets we had to walk through? You never heard of Charles Drew Middle School? You know what that's at? Chicago and Wyoming. And Schoolcraft, wow. You know how far that is to walk? So we got to go through Schoolcraft. We got to go through um, Davidson. We're going to go through Fullerton. Oh, and you still got to go through Wyoming as you're going through, okay? So you got to go through Fullerton. Then you got to go through Grand River. Then you get through Grand River, you got to get through Plymouth. Then you get past Plymouth, then you got them little streets, Orange Line and all them lines. And we're going to fuck your ass up line. All them little streets over there. They know what I'm talking about. All the way up to Chicago and Wyoming. We almost died over there. Yeah. On some what? Trying to be on some street shit, but it was the pressure. The pressure. It was 88. 1988. The pressure was NWA and that it had changed the whole climate of what we knew. Everything changed. Everything changed. It changed everything. Listen, man. It was just, well, for you to grow up in the time, these kids don't know. That's why we be looking at them, laughing, because they be thinking they be getting money. And we seen the money. And we know they ain't really getting no money. That's why the old people be laughing at your ass. Tell you go high. Man, you better go to Chrysler, man. These you boys ain't getting no motherfucking money. Listen, man. Imagine these kids. These little motherfuckers is rich. They rich, man. They just buying shit like there's no tomorrow. These kids ain't seen no shit like that. You ain't seen that. What was going on? That type of shit that went on in the 80s, you see in the movies, you see it's all a little bit consistent. So everybody can't be lying because it wasn't just that. I'm not gonna it's everybody was eating. The economy, most people had at least 3 cars on the average. You ain't hear nobody talking about if you need some sugar or man, wasn't nobody pressed for no food, man. Please, food the last thing you had to worry about. Food, the last thing. You hear about that getting sugar and flour and all that from the neighbor's house. That's true. And then when we sat down at the table, it was mandatory that you said grace. And we all sat at the table as a unit. And I didn't understand the significance at the time, but it was solidarity amongst us today. This is the time for us to come together. Now, when you have dinner, everybody scattered. Somebody eat a slice of Little Caesar. Somebody got a folded pizza from the Arab gas station. Somebody else got Chinese food in the refrigerator. She done ate half of the egg roll. Somebody else got this and somebody, you see what I'm saying? Everybody doing their own thing. There's no togetherness no more, not even at the dinner table. And look how serious it was when we had dinner. If there was anybody in the vicinity, you sat down, you come on, get you something to eat. That's how it was. That's before crack came. Ask anybody, because y'all don't know. Because, no offense, because I know a lot of you crack babies. Yeah. Crack babies. I ain't disrespecting because there's the other rumor. I'm clearing up all rumors. They said I was a crackhead. I ain't never smoked crack before, bro. That's a rumor they ain't hit everybody with. Remember, in the other one, if you skinny, you got AIDS. That's what like, he must be smoking crack and got AIDS. No, motherfucker, I lost my job. They got put out the plan. You should stop playing pocket pool. I thought God delivered you from that spirit anyway. No. The interview, I had an interview yesterday. This was my first audition. It was intense. It was intense. But I'll tell you, it was scary. Me and the people in them auditions, they be talking so fast. And this is what they tell you. And they like, look, we get 30,000 submissions every day. So that's the basis of how they deal with you. She telling you that I get 30,000 submissions every day. So basically, if you ain't got something that's going to stand out, she's telling you too. She said, I'm not going to waste your time. You're not going to waste my time. You got to have the it factor. I've been talking about the it factor. Let me tell you what the it factor is. This one I knew it. This one I knew I had it. We moved back to the east side. And I was going to Martin Luther King High School. This one I knew that I had the it factor is because a lot of the guys I went to school with at King had cars. I ain't had no car. I didn't get my first car. I got 18, which was a Yugo. But they had cars. And I'm wondering, why is you watching Hate Me? And I was at the bus stop. Why you hating on me? So I knew it was something deeper going on. I'm like, wait a minute, these dudes got